Student, now I give lecture on ionization process, that is secondary ionization processes and electron attachment process. The previous lecture video we studied about the primary ionization process. In this lecture video we studied about the secondary ionization processes and electron attachment process. The secondary ionization processes is again classified into electron emission due to positive ion impact and electron emission due to photons, electron emission due to metastable and neutral atoms. Then third type of ionization process is electron attachment process. First we studied about the secondary ionization process. What do you mean by secondary ionization process? That is, the secondary electrons are produced, that means the one which sustain a discharge after it is established due to ionization by collision and photoionization only. First one, electron emission due to positive ion impact. So the positive ions are formed due to ionization by collision or by photoionization and being positively charged. They travel towards the cathode. A positive ion approaching a metallic cathode can cause emission of electrons from the cathode by giving up its kinetic energy on impact. If the total energy of the positive ion, the sum of its kinetic energy and the ionization energy is greater than twice the work function of the metal, then the one electron will be ejected and a second electron will neutralize the ion. The probability of this process is measured as gamma I, which is called the Townsend secondary ionization coefficient due to positive ions and is defined as the net yield of electrons per incident positive ion only. The gamma I increases with ion velocity. Gamma I means what? Townsend secondary ionization coefficient, which is found by Townsend theory. The gamma I increases with ion velocity and depends on the kind of gas and electrode material used only. The second classification comes under secondary ionization processes, electron emission due to photons. It should be given enough energy to overcome the surface potential barrier, when that means to cause an electron to escape from a metal only. The energy can be supplied in the form of photon of ultraviolet light of that is the suitable frequency only. The electron emission from a metal surface occurs at a critical condition which is denoted by h small v less than or greater than pi. So, where the pi is nothing but the function of the metallic electrode. The frequency V is given by the relationship, that is this small v is equal to pi divided by h, which is known as the threshold frequency. For a clean nickel surface, the V, that is the potential and all, that is the 4.5 electron volt, that is threshold, that and all. So therefore the threshold frequency will be corresponding to a wavelength lambda 2755 only. If the incident radiation has a greater frequency than the threshold frequency, so the excess energy goes partially as the kinetic energy of the emitted electron and partly to heat the surface of the electrode only. The threshold frequency lies in the ultraviolet region of the electromagnetic radiation spectrum since it is a few electrons. The third classification comes under secondary ionization process, electron emission due to metastable and neutral atoms. In the atmospheric, there are some elements or atoms whose lifetime extends to few seconds in certain electronic states. Such atoms are called metastable atoms. This is the definition of metastable atoms only. The metastable atoms have high potential energy. And then the metastable atoms are able to ionize neutral particle also. So it is represented by the following reaction of intersection, that is capital A plus Bm is equal to A plus E minus plus B, where A the atom to be ionized, the Bm is the metastable particle, and then A plus is nothing but the positive ion of the atom, and then E minus is the negatively charged electron only. So the the metastable atom or molecule is an excited particle whose lifetime is very large, that is 10 to the power minus 3 second, then compared to the lifetime of the ordinary particle, that is 10 to the power of minus 8 second only. So therefore and all, the electrons can be ejected from the metal surface by the impact of excited, that is the metastable atoms, provided that their total energy is sufficient to overcome the work function. So this process is easily observed with the metastable atoms because the lifetime of the other excited states is too short for them to reach the cathode and causes electron emission, and then they originate very nearer to the cathode surface. Therefore, it yields can be the large, that is nearly 100% for the interactions of the excited helium atom with the clean surface of the nickel or magnesium, etc. The neutral atoms in the ground state give rise to secondary electron emission if their kinetic energy is high. That means it's nearly equal to 1000 electron volt. At low energies, the yield is considerably less. The third process of ionization process is electron attachment process. The types of collisions in which the electrons may become attached to the atoms or molecules to form negative ions are called attachment collision. This is the definition of attachment collision. The electron attachment process depends on the energy of the electron. Another one is the nature of the gas. So it is very important process from the engineering point of view. So all electrically insulating gases such as oxygen, that is O2, carbon dioxide CO2, and then chlorine Cl2, F2, C2, F6, C3, F8, C4, F10, CCl2, F2, and sulfur fluoride, that is SF6, exhibit this property only. This property is the electron attachment process only. So an electron attachment process can be represented as atom plus negatively charged electron, that is E minus plus K, gives negative atomic ion plus Ea plus K. So that means the energy liberated as a result of electron attachment process is the kinetic energy K plus electron affinity Ea. In the attaching or insulating gases, the atoms or molecules have vacancies in their outermost cells. So therefore, they have an affinity for electrons, that is Ea. So the attachment process plays a very important role in the removal of free electrons from an ionized gas when arc interruption occurs in gas insulated switchgear. In the attaching or insulating gases, the atoms or molecules, that means have the vacancies in their outermost cells. Therefore, have an affinity for electrons only. So therefore the attachment process, that is the electron attachment process, that is plays a very important role in the ionization process. So in this lecture video you understand the concept of secondary ionization process and then electron attachment processes. Thank you student for watching this video.